first. From the streets and finally found my worth. Killed that nigga, left on dead dirt. Took his body, now the Cooper hearse. 250 in his man purse. Look like diamonds dripping off my damn shirt. I got bitches travel on the Amherst. I done came a long way from the Buckhurst. It's so hard to get trust because love hurt. Shit don't come easy, nigga, it's hard work. Baby riding shotgun like a Mossberg. She start sucking it, wouldn't let me paw first. She made me bust a nut, that's a starburst. Ride around on the city, the Dodger. Bitch got ass and titties like Miss Parker. Swear this Bentley used to be the martyr. We keep winning cause we working harder. Lot of bookings don't go back to Florida. All my Elliott diamonds is water. Money hungry, I got a disorder. They playing Rolex cost more than a quarter. Keep your wife, I'ma take care of your daughter. If she hold it down, I'ma award her. I'm still listening, reason I'm smarter. To invoice for whatever we are. Purpose. European car came with curtains. I have a daughter, I'm buying a baby Birkin. For the good and gotta live.
Yo, 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 what's up, guys? How's everyone doing? Can you guys hear me? Hey, man, we're trying. All right, what's up? All right, so basically, we're going to go through recommended setup again for tomorrow for the drop. Then I'll answer anyone's questions. And if there's something you need, just make sure to type it in the chat. Make sure you give us a follow on Twitch. We're gonna start making this a regular thing, especially if tomorrow goes as planned, so we can get stuff going. I'm gonna roll through it and then I'll answer all the questions. So wait to ask. And yeah, I'm gonna be posting this whole entire stream on YouTube once it's done, so you guys can go back and watch it whenever you want. All right, so recommended setup, similar as last week, but I'm gonna go through it again anyways. We made some modifications to the browser automation and how it's working. So we're hoping that everything's fixed with picking up products and stuff of that nature. So it should be going well. I mean, browser cooked on EU last week, so I'm a little bit confused on why it didn't for US. But something must have just went wrong during the US drop. But yeah. So let's get into it. So basically, again, like last week, we have Supreme Desktop, mobile, and browser. There is going to be a few changes for the setup compared to last week. So make sure you pay attention or go back and watch this video later. But so the first thing, we're still going to stick with one desktop task again. So we'll just go for the 3-pack of tees. That's in accessories. Color black. Size medium. And profile test. All right, delay for that. Go with around 3,000 for the browser delay. We found that that's good delay. So you add that. So that's going to be your one browser task right here. When you start it. Oh, I guess all right, yeah. Sorry. Supreme browser. Start with that, not desktop. All right, let's edit that. Okay, yeah. So the browser will open. It'll find this product. Okay. All right, so after that, we're recommending most of your tasks this week are Supreme Mobile. That has to do with Pookie and how the security goes for Supreme side. We're recommending that most of your tasks are mobile. We're still recommending you run a few desktop just to see. I mean, it's not going to hurt anything, so keep depending on how many tasks you run, keep some desktop. So we'll go with mobile. We're just going to go for the tag list again. Delay around 3,500 for anywhere between 3,000 to 3,500 is a good delay. So add that. So there's that. And then if I was running another, say I wanted to run six tasks, so I could run 4 of them mobile, and then I'd keep 2 on desktop. So that percentage to mobile to desktop. So depending on how many tasks you're running, keep it like that. Um, so as you can see, I have my one browser task and all of the request tasks below. Most of them mobile, some desktop still. So when the drop comes this week, this is also different. We're recommending that you start all 5 seconds before the drop. So at 11:59:55. So once the clock hits there at the top, you just hit the start all button. Make sure that you're logged into Google. As you can see, I am. If this little animation shows you're logged in, that's for the request captchas that need to be solved. So at 5 seconds before drop time, you're just going to want to start all. And you'll see it navigates to browser. It'll be loading. Fills all that info in. Hit that, and then it's going to start solving captchas for my request. As you can see, I didn't get a captcha on the browser, so it automatically submitted that browser task, that order as well. So I get the error saying that I didn't use the right credit card. So yeah, I guess, all right. Yeah, so the only reason I got two captchas is because those were monitoring for restocks. So I guess those are out of stock. I didn't know that at the time. But yeah, so that's basically how you want to set up. Let's get those out of here. Yeah, so now if I do it, I'll run that. Gets the two captchas in the top. Click that. Solve. I get a quick captcha. Solve. One click. As you can see, I got a captcha in the background. So I need to go solve that quick for the browser, and then that's that. So you're recommending a browser task too? Yeah, same as last week. We're still recommending a browser task. Like the browser task is for a fallback option in case like requests don't go through tomorrow, which I mean, we're always going to be confident that they do because why not? We always are hoping that our Pookie solution works and we get past that. So yeah, one browser is the only you only make one browser because you can't run multiple browsers at this time. So just one browser task, the rest mobile or desktop. The bot does support Germany, so I'm not sure what you're saying. We pushed an update this week to fix autofill for Germany sites or for Germany users. Some parts of Europe were already working. There was a glitch with Germany, so we fixed that bug. Multi-cart for browser, we haven't added that yet. As this week we had a lot of other stuff to be fixing for request. So do you recommend doing the browser captcha first or last? Gabe. Um, I mean, I would depending on how if Europe requests cook, then I would recommend you open up right when the number goes up top. I recommend you open that up right away as you start the task, right when the products pick up. Solve those quick. And then if you do see a captcha behind the page, behind the solver, I'd exit out and solve that as well. Just if requests don't work, then yeah. If requests don't cook on Europe release, then I would recommend you focus the browser captcha for sure. What was the bug with Germany? The browser autofill wasn't actually filling in for the site. We had to make some modifications for that, which we pushed Tuesday already. That was a couple days ago, the update. Yeah, browser tasks do refresh on its own. It's always refreshing to find the updated products. Um, Still not completely sure what happened last week with that, but um, we made some changes. Hopefully, fallback options for it to find the product for sure. Just don't if they don't pick up, don't press back and like restart it because that will just make it worse. I if they aren't picking up for you, I just hit up the refresh button up in the top, and then it'll just manually refresh. How to get one clicks for browser, or will you add Google login? Uh, the Google account you log in with your harvester automatically goes to the browser. Oh, how do you see that you have captchas? If I start this, look, that number in the top right next to the time in Supreme says I have 2. So if I click it, then it says waiting for captchas 2. These captchas are killing me today. Yeah, so you see it. Yeah, cool. I only don't get 1 clicks with plugged. What is the problem? I always get 1 clicks in browser. I'm gonna be honest with you, we made no changes from last week to this week for CAPTCHA, so I'm not exactly sure what's going on with it, but there was no changes made to anything to do with CAPTCHA, CAPTCHA solving the window, anything like that. Log into Google. Make sure you're always logged in before the drop. That's important, but you hit the button right here, the reCAPTCHA button, and if you're not logged in, it'll prompt the Google login page. Log in there, and if it says log out with this animation, then you're all set. Can you go through? Yeah. All right, I'll start over for. Let's do it. Let's just do it for next week's drop, or from last week's products. We'll try and pick something that's in stock, so I can actually kind of explain, and you guys can see it go. All right, so let's go with the Gons embroidered sweatshirt because I know that was in stock for black. All right, so the first thing you want to do is go to Add Tasks. Start with the browser. Copy and paste your keyword in there. Make sure there's no extra spaces or anything. Choose your category. Black. I'm going to keep it on medium size. Profile test for browser delay. Go for 3000. Add that. So that's going to be your one browser task right there. So then what we're recommending next is you create Supreme mobile tasks. This week we're recommending you run more mobile tasks than you do desktop. In the past, it's been only desktop, but we're switching it up and going to mobile due to some other issues. And mobile's been working a lot better for a lot of people, so we're recommending most of your tasks go with Supreme Mobile. Also run like a few Supreme Desktop as well. But so yeah, create Supreme Mobile tasks. I'll create like 2. Make sure your delay for those is around 3,500, anywhere between those numbers. So I have 1 browser task at the top, 3 down here. I'm gonna edit this one and just make it desktop. Just because like if I was running 3 tasks for the Gons, I'd go 2 mobile, 1 desktop. So basically keep it around that percentage of mobile to desktop. What's the difference between mobile and desktop with bots working? I mean, it's mostly just, it has to do with Pookie and how there's a little bit more security on desktop than there is on mobile, just due to what they can do. So we want to test out some more mobile action because no one's really been running mobile since we haven't recommended it. And we made some changes to ensure that everything should be working with at least mobile. Desktop's a little bit harder. So yeah, keep more mobile than desktop. And yeah, only 1 browser task. You can only run 1 browser task. So yeah, so after you do that, you press start. You see the 3 popping up, all the captchas in the top. You can go like this while it's going. Solve the captchas. See, I didn't get a captcha on my browser task, so it automatically went through. Then I solve all the captchas. Automatically processes in the back for the browser task. I go back here. All those went back because I'm using test profile that actually queues the orders. So I don't get invalid card for that, but that's basically what the plan is. So yeah, make sure you keep those mobile tasks as well. Make sure you create some mobile tasks. Make your 1 browser task for whatever product you really want to go for the most. And then 5 seconds before drop, just start the task, start all. Browser will open, start refreshing, waiting for the products to drop. Once you see the numbers pop up in the top for your captchas, go up to there and start solving. If you see a captcha prompt in the back for the browser task, you can just hit this X and solve it back there. So I recommend, since usually the requests are faster and it prompts for CAPTCHA faster than um, the browser does. So instantly, once you press start, once the products pick up, these will show instantly, and then it'll start adding to cart as well. So try and solve those CAPTCHAs in the background until you get to this part. If this CAPTCHA pops up in the background, like you can see, so go back, solve it quickly, and then if you have more CAPTCHAs left, you can go back into the CAPTCHA solver and solve the rest for the request task. Brian, you can only run one browser task, so just remember that when you're making and creating your task, only to create one. So I guess I can show you guys what my actual setup will be for tomorrow. So let me go back. So the keywords are already live for today. They've been live for a while. We just haven't pushed out the browser or the guides yet in Discord. So I'm using my PC for other bots and using local IP for the task. Then I would run about 5 tasks unplugged. Lazy Tyler, I don't think it should have any issue. I mean, if you're running on an iPhone, you could just run on your actual data from your provider, but I don't think it would cause any issues. All right, so for tomorrow, my actual setup will probably be, so for sure the logo T, that's the first one on here. So I'll start that for sure with my browser tasks. I'll copy and paste the keyword into there. Create or pick the category, color, black, size, medium. Then I pick my test profile and delay. I'd probably go with like 3,150 for my delay. So add that. That's going to be my one browser task. That's the one that's the product that I want to use as the fallback in case requests don't work. So that's the product I'm going to put for my browser. So let's say I want to run more for this with different profiles. I'm just going to keep it as test because I don't need to go through all my profiles. But so I go with mobile, same keywords, same category, same everything. Pick your profile. I'm going to go with delay around 3,500 for mobile. Let's say I want to run 3 tasks for this. So I'll just add 3 for mobile, and then I'd add around like probably like 1 on desktop for that. So if I wanted to run 3 to 1, some type of percentage like that. So as you can see, I have all these right here. Let's say I wanted like 1 pair of sunglasses or something. Probably will run. So I'd probably take a mobile task or just run 2, run 1 mobile, 1 desktop. So we'll go with sunglasses, um, accessories, color, gold, size, 1 size, test profile. We'll change it up to like 35, 12. So yeah, what I usually also do is I stagger my delays so they're not all exactly the same. Just to kind of just stagger them down to see what works, what doesn't work. So yeah, so I have the 1 browser at the top, 3 mobile tasks, 1 desktop for the box logo T, and then I'll have 1 mobile for the sunglasses. I'd probably add 1 desktop for them too, just to be safe. So yeah, 5 seconds before the drop, you literally all you want to do first just make sure you're logged into Google or you will have some issues. So make sure you're logged in. Then you literally just hit start all. It'll prompt the browser 5 seconds before, sits on this page, hopefully finds the product. It should. It'll refresh. It won't. You can't really tell it's refreshing, but it will be. I mean, the main thing you don't want to do is go back and then stop and then restart your browser. It's been causing a bug. I would stay away from doing it. But yeah, so it'll sit on this page. Once the request tasks pick up in the right next to Supreme in the time, right to the left of the refresh button, the numbers will pop up for CAPTCHAs. Click that. CAPTCHAs pop up. Solver. Solve those CAPTCHAs. It auto clicks. Solve them if you have to. Once you get to checkout for browser, if you see a CAPTCHA in the background, exit out of the solver. Solve that CAPTCHA quick, and then it'll process the order for the browser task. So yeah, see these are just monitoring right now since they haven't dropped yet. So that will happen until products drop. Then the names will show if you're on the page. So yeah, I'll answer some questions if anyone has any. Then we can pick some winners for the giveaway, and then I'll upload this. Will browser automatically refreshing? Yeah, it refreshes. You can't really tell it's refreshing, but it is refreshing product lists, waiting for the product to drop relating to your keyword. Roger, I mean, it depends how many, like, I wouldn't run 3 mobile tests with the same profile. I'd be running with different profiles just to maximize my options, get more stock, you know? So I just use the same profile just as an example, but I wouldn't actually do that in like at the drop tomorrow. I'd use like 3 different profiles. How do you log into Google again? You literally just hit that button right there. If it shows you the Google login, you need to log in. If not, then you need to sign, or if you're already logged in, then it'll show just like this. Hot. If you click log out and exit of the capture window and go back into the capture window, it'll show you the animation and log out option. Yeah, I noticed that. It's a little bug. What you need to do is if you run a test task for like tagless teas with a test profile, and once the capture window pops up, it will make you log in before you can solve a captcha. So it's just a little bug where if you hit log out and go right back into the thing, it doesn't show that you're logged out, but you are. So I would, if it's doing that for you, I would run a test task. If it prompts login, then log in, and then you'll be logged into your new account. We'll get that fixed for sure, but just haven't had time to do that yet. Yeah, we are going to be posting the full guide, plus this video will go on YouTube within the next hour or so. So the guide will be in Discord if you do need it. Any other questions before we end this and pick some winners for the giveaway? Yeah, once you log into Google, you'll stay logged in. Capture harvester work? What exactly do you mean? Yeah, it works. It sends the captures to the tasks you're running that need them. All right. We'll pick the giveaway winner. All right. Let me get it pulled up. All right. This week, I'm not going to do any. I'm not going to mess with it at all because people were freaking out last week because I didn't want giveaway accounts winning. But I'll just pick straight up today. Whoever wins, wins. I'm not doing anything like that. All right. Follow, like, three winners. Not going to mess with that. Let's go. All right, congrats to these 3 people. You won plugged, you won preem, and you won sneaked. I'll tweet this out. I'll tweet the winners out as well right now. Actually, I won't right now, but I will tweet it out after this. All right. Well, congrats to the people that won. We'll be doing this every week for the people that didn't. So yeah, just tune back in. Hopefully you win a copy eventually. Make sure you follow Follow our Twitch, and I'm gonna post this so you guys can subscribe. Subscribe to our YouTube. We post tutorials on plugged, um, setup guides. We post all of our live streams over there. We're gonna start doing that. So make sure you go subscribe over there. Maybe we'll do some cool giveaways or something as well on videos, asking for comments, things like that. Yeah, so we're gonna start doing some more cool stuff with our community and users and things like that. So yeah, just make sure you're on the lookout for our Twitter. Make sure you're following there, notifications on. And yeah, if you guys got any questions, users, we'll be in the Discord for a while, asking or answering questions, posting the guides and everything. So yeah, don't feel free to open a ticket or something. All right, guys, cook tomorrow. Have a good night.